So once again, my name was Sean O'Brien, and it was Jamie, right?
It is Jamie.
Jamie for the camera. Can you say her last name?
Bauer.
And we're going to do 7 laps in this beautiful Lamborghini Gallardo. Sound good?
Sounds perfect.
Awesome. Now, as you can see, the mirrors are all set up for me. I'll be watching what's going on behind us. So if there's a car coming up on us quick, I'm going to turn on the hazards. I'll place my hands on the wheel, and I'll instruct you which side of the track to be on for that pass to happen safely. If we're catching up to a car, that's a good thing. They're going to start to flash their hazard lights, and I'm going to say, all right, Jamie, pass them on the right or pass them on the left, okay?
Okay.
Just
the guy told me to keep my hands here, and here's the paddle shifters. This is up, this is down.
Correct.
So when you say up, I do this one, down is this one?
Correct.
All right.
Over in general, there's not a lot of shifting that will actually be done out there. 2 gear changes a lap. An upshift into 4th onto the straightaway, and then right into turn 2, I'll tell you to downshift while you're braking.
Okay. 1
time, back into 3rd gear, and you're going to run 3rd gear around the whole track until we get back onto the straightaway, then an upshift back into 4th, and that's how the laps are going to work.
Okay, when you tell me to apply the brake, am I pushing it hard, or am I just easing into the brake?
You're going to need to feel the brake out for yourself, right?
Right.
The brakes on the Gallardos are very sensitive, so it's kind of hard to be smooth with them, to be honest with you. It's a pretty touchy brake pedal.
Okay.
And you'll notice it right away. It's just a characteristic of the car that you need to learn, get comfortable with, then get confident in.
Okay.
As you build up speed, that's what basically is the tell for how hard you need to brake.
Okay.
If you're doing 40 miles an hour out there, I'm probably not going to tell you to brake at all.
Right.
Okay. But if we're doing 100, 120 miles an hour down the straightaway, yeah, I'm going to want you to brake pretty hard.
Right. Okay.
So it's all relative,
All
cause
right.
and effect, right?
Okay.
All right. So smooth on the brakes, smooth with you as you turn in. Feel out the car. We increase the pace. I'll say things like squeeze and unwind. That means squeeze the throttle, unwind the wheel. Those 2 things typically happen at the same time near the end of the corner.
So push the gas and unwind. That's what you mean. Okay?
Yeah. And then really just kind of keep the eyes up, keep the car smooth, nice and balanced. Look where you want to go. The eyes are kind of tie everything together.
Okay. The
Look in those
green,
couple steps.
I go to the green pylons.
Your green pylons are your point to point.
Okay, that's the apex?
Most people call them cones. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Iowa. They're pylons.
Pylons, I got you.
So, all right. Anything else?
I think we're good. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
I'm going to point one thing out. With the shifters, them being stationary, them not moving, what does that mean? Probably all your shifts are going to happen in a straight line, so never worry about shifting in the middle of a corner.
Okay.
Okay?
That's a good point.
Foot on the brake.
It is.
Thank you. Upshift once to put it into 1st gear. We're clear on the right. Let's start to pull on forward.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah, turn the wheel to the right. There you go. And make your way all the way down to that sign that says racing. You get a little closer, hook it around to your left. Then right next to that speed limit 200 sign, you're going to hook it around to the right so we can check the track to make sure it's all clear. Good.
He's getting it, man.
Yeah, he is. He usually does. Keep on going to the right a little bit more so he can see to the right. Keep pulling forward. Okay, now start turning to the left. We're all clear. Let's head on the track. Go right through those blue cones. Straighten out the wheel. Hands back at 9 and 3. Now upshift right hand once. There you go. Upshift one more time. Perfect. Now your eyes scan to the right. Start your turning to your apex. Starting to squeeze onto the throttle. Unwind the wheel out to your left. Squeeze to full. Now shift. Good. All right. Brake hard. Brake straight. Downshift once. And then start your turning to your apex. Turn in a little bit early there. What that causes us to do is exit a little bit early. So I'll help you with that one next lap. Stay to your left. And apply the brake. Eyes right. And turn in. So there's no more shifting in this whole section. Now keep it to the right. Back over to the right hand side quickly. Eyes to the left. Now turn it in towards your apex. Let the car come out wide and to the right. And then work your way to the left. Now brake. Stay on the brakes a little bit here. As you turn in, you can see this one's a tight one.
Yeah,
Start to squeeze back onto the throttle, and then work your way to the right. Just a little bit of brake here, then turn in left. Squeeze throttle, go straight through. Now brake in a straight line, and then turn in. You're turning in a little bit early on a lot of these, so try to just use a little bit more of the track. Unwind out to your left, squeeze to full. Good, keep going, upshift. Downshift and turn in. Down to your apex. Now throttle to the left. Not that way. Woo! Alright, gotcha. Get your
Thank
eyes.
you very much.
Get your eyes looking, brake. Get your eyes looking a little bit farther through the corners, and that'll help your hands kind of set up for what you need to be doing with those, okay?
Okay.
So light brake here, eyes left, turn into your apex. Now, next section. You got to come out wide. You see where your entry is, work your way to it, apply the brakes, wait to turn, eyes, find your apex, get over right next to it. Now start to throttle, come out a little wide, eyes already at that next section, get the chicane in your vision, a little bit of brake, looking to your left, back onto the throttle, going straight through, end up on the left, a little bit of brake, eyes right, turn in, balance, no throttle yet. You don't throttle until you get to the apex, okay?
I didn't know.
That way you don't get the understeer and goes right off, alright? Keep going, upshift, brake, hard, downshift, good, turn in, hug the apex, hug it, good. Now throttle, start to smoothly unwind the wheel, stay to your left, brake, harder, good, turn in, off the brakes, just a little bit of throttle, keep working your way to the right, you're balancing the car, a little bit of brake, turn into the left, this is your rhythm section, it's all about being smooth here, stay on throttle, remember to let the car come out a little wider next time, and then work your way to left, apply the brakes, turn in, remember this is that tight one, tighter, turn the wheel, here you go, now throttle, over to your right.
I suck at this.
You're doing fine, a little bit of brake, turn in left, back on throttle, come out wide, come out really wide, wait to turn, now turn it in, wait to throttle, now start to throttle, better, unwind the wheel, ready, upshift, good, brake hard, harder, downshift, good, turn in, good, two wheels in that red and white paint, now squeeze the throttle, start to unwind the wheel, nice and smooth, there you go, stay to the left, you got it, good, ready to brake, hard, harder on the brakes, now start your turning, come off the brakes, good, keep it to the right, tighter this time, a little bit of brake, eyes left, turn in now, there you go, now let the car come out wide right, back on throttle, commit, keep pushing, over to your left, now brake, stay on the brakes, eyes right, turn into your apex, get closer to it this time, start to throttle, unwind the wheel a little bit, unwind it, there you go, now work your way to the right, a little bit of brake, turn in, like threading a needle, go right down the middle, end up on the left, wait to turn in, eyes right, turn in, turn more, no throttle, now throttle to the left, keep going, squeeze to full, upshift, brake, downshift, turn in, turn more, back on throttle, a little bit more brake pressure there, you're carrying more speed, stay left, more over to your left, you got the right hander coming up, now turn us in, back over to the right, a little bit of brake, turn in left, squeeze throttle, come out wide right, back over to your left, apply the brakes, wait to turn, now turn in, wait to throttle, now throttle, over to your right, a little bit of brake, turn in left, now, out farther to your left this time, eyes right, don't turn in right yet, a little early on that, turn in now, so you see how we got the apex there, come out wider, and then you can kind of dive in on it, upshift, good, brake, harder, downshift, turn in, good, turn more, start to throttle, and unwind the wheel, unwind, there you go, brake, eyes right, good, turn in, back on throttle, keep it to the right, a little bit of brake, turn in, come in,
Ooh, I screwed that one up.
come out wide, you're turning the wheel a little bit and it's just getting a little bit off balance, and then you're straightening the wheel. Actually, just kind of keep it there, okay? Keep that wheel turned in. All right, now stay to the right, car on your left, lift off the throttle,
I did.
and you're clear. Go, go, go. Turn in left. So remember, this is the one we're working on. Come out very wide. See that?
Like that?
Now turn it into the right, get over to your apex. Now throttle to the left. Get a good run. Right hand upshift. Alright, brake harder this time. Downshift. Turn in. Keep turning. throttle, unwind to the left. You got it, keep going, keep going. Good, brake harder, brake harder. There you go, turn in, keep turning the wheel, keep turning the wheel, keep turning the wheel. Start to throttle again, keep it to the right. You got it, a little bit of brake, eyes left, turn in. Get over to your apex, back on throttle, unwind the wheel a little bit. Stay on throttle, over to your left. And brakes, brakes, brakes. All right, lift off the brakes, let it coast, let it coast. You're gonna go off the brakes, off the throttle, in between these two white cones all the way down pit lane, right there. How was that?
Traveling at a high rate of fuel consumption.
Over here to your left.
Woo, that was fun.
That was good. You have a good time?
Yeah.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah. I'll know more. Because I'm
I
going to do
even
it
saw
again.
your legs shaking a little bit.
That was adrenaline.
All right, what I'd like you to do is keep on going. You're going to go down the middle of the tent, and we head this way. So, kind of hooking around to your right, make a U-turn almost, if you will, down the middle of the tent. We're going to park with the rest of the Lamborghinis. It's all about learning the car, getting comfortable, getting confident in it.
Well, I think I'll be better next time, for sure.
It's like any other sport. You practice at it, you get better at it. Keep on going down. Give yourself enough room. Park it right here to your right.
Right here?
Uh-huh. Good. Come to a stop. Pull back on both paddles at the same time. There you go. Turn the wheel all the way to your left. You learn the car, you get comfortable with it, you get confident in it, near the end. That last lap was good because you weren't doing the hesitating and then getting offline. You turned that wheel and then you kind of stuck with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You really leaned into it, so nice job. And it's like, that's how it should have been. The last laps should always be the fastest laps, you know what I mean? And then learning the track too, you start to learn the track, you remember
get
which
more
corner's
comfortable,
there.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, the first one I'm like,
yeah. Where do I go?
Was awesome.
That's where the eyes come into play. You look those couple steps ahead. Don't look at what's next. That's not soon enough. You're going pretty fast, right?
Right.
Things are happening quickly.
Right.
So you better get your eyes looking as far through the corners. I see the right-hander. All right, what's coming up after that? I already see the right-hander because it's not going anywhere. That turn's still going to be there when I get there.
Right.
You know what I mean? There could be an incident on track. There could be something that I need to prepare myself, or I'm just trying to set up to get that perfect line, to get that perfect lap.
Man, that's awesome.
Let me give you this right here.